Now, I'm no Harry Potter fan, but as soon as I saw this, I had to grab it. So let's check out Matchbox's version of the 1962 Ford Anglia Harry Potter car. So I did say in the intro that I'm not really a big Harry Potter fan. Actually, I like the movies, but I wouldn't say I collect Harry Potter. But when I saw this Matchbox Moving Parts Harry Potter 1962 Ford Anglia sitting on my pegs at my local supermarket, I had to grab it. Not just for the car, but for the box art. And let's talk about that. This is some of the best box art that I've seen for a movie car in a long time. Now, to catch up to speed, this is part of the Matchbox Moving Parts series. They come in this nice little box that hangs on the pegs. And if you can see on the picture here, which is well diagrammed, we've got an opening boot and 2 opening doors, and of course it is new for 2024. Let's just quickly spin it around though before we move on. Not much here, just some jargon on the back, but the front is where the party is at, and I do like this box art. I think it looks really good. Before we look at the car, let's zoom on and you can see a little bit of it. I do like how they show some of the car. Now, with the other, I guess you say, non-movie car styles, normally you have the rest of the picture of the car here, and then of course you see the real car, so you can see that this is most definitely different, and I will put up some pictures of what you normally see hanging on the shelves. Now, is this a super treasure hunt? Is it a treasure hunt? Definitely not. I've seen plenty of these now. If you are into Harry Potter, it's one to get. But now I think we crack it open and take a closer look at what seems to be a really good detailed Ford Anglia for around about $4. So here we have the 1962 Ford Anglia, and you know what? I like it. I think it looks pretty cool, and some of the details on this are really good. Now, I can remember the movie. I remember all the damage marks on the car, and straight away you can tell that it's a Ford Anglia by that nice little cutout on the back. But let's have a quick look underneath before we move on. I'll flip it around. We've got a grey plastic base here. You can see 1962, released in 2023, this actual model itself. And what do we have here? What is that? And now, if you are watching, do you have the product code on your car? Because I, again, may have opened up one that I shouldn't have because it's got the product code on it. That's interesting. Let's go back around to that before we move on. There you go. Okay, so I've got the product code stamped on the car. So now I'm going to have to find another one to see if that's normal. But let's start around to the back. We've got the rear number plate here, 7990TD. We've got this opening boot, and hopefully I can do this on camera with one shot. Hey, that's pretty cool. She opens up. I mean, in the movie, let me know, was there any luggage in there? Is that how it looked in the movie? I honestly can't remember it that well. Let's close that up. Now, let's talk color before we move around to the doors and opening them up. It's a soft blue, and it actually feels real chalky to touch, so I don't know how they've pulled that off, but really cool. We've got some yellowing rear plastic on the back here. It's slightly yellowed. If we move around to the front, you might be able to get a good look at that. You can see a yellow tinge. But before we open the doors, let's look at the front. We've got a greyed out front grille with what would be the indicators, and then we've got the painted on lights, which they look pretty good, and I hope my fingers aren't taking up all of the zoom in. And I'm just looking at the windscreen. Are they blacked out, or is that just my eyes? Or that is indent? You can definitely feel the windscreen wipers, but I don't know if they're coloured. All right, now let's open up. That's thrown me off. What's happened there? Let's open up the door first. Oh, that's a tight door. Geez, hold on a tick. Let's go driver's side. Can I get one of these open? Oh, wow, that's... Oh, I'm actually going to have to find something. Hold on a tick. Let's use this. That's door. Oh, that does not want to open. That was really tight. So we go. We've got one opening door. As you can see, it actually looks pretty cool just sitting there. It's really, really cool. Now let me get the other side open, and I'm going to use this again because I could not. There we go. And we're opened up. Now let's see if I can zoom in as much as I can. Maybe some B-roll might get us in there, but it's very bland inside. You've got silver pedals down on the bottom. You might be able to just see that. Can I see it? I don't think so. Do we have a light? Can we put a light on? There we go. You might be able to see those silver pedals. There you go. You can see them. And then the steering wheel is nice, big grey thing. 2 seats in the front. Can we go around the other side? Is there anything special? No. If you're in the passenger seat, you're going to have your legs put up against that little bit of wall, and I hope that light does help. So there we have it. The 1962 Ford Anglia from Harry Potter I'm a fan. I think it looks really good. Let's quickly zoom back out because I want to check out the box again. And then we have the car and the box itself. And again, it's probably one of the best box arts that I've seen for a movie car when it comes to this moving parts series for Matchbox and the Anglia itself. It looks good. What's your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Should this have been a super treasure, they call it a super chase, I think, for the Matchbox world? I think it should have been. It would have been cool with some rubber wheels, but we've just got some standard plastic ones. But there we go. Harry Potter, if you're into it, go find yourself one. And I will try and find another one and update you in the comments if that was an absolute error. Bye.